Hello and welcome to James Wright Cars, and today's video is this 2014 on a 14 Land Rover Range Rover Evoque. This is the 2.2 dynamic diesel job. It's only done 38,000 miles from new. It's accompanied by a full Land Rover main dealer service history. It's got a lovely host of extras. It's been owned by the most particular and fastidious man, and consequently it is in the most perfect of conditions. Twin chromed exhaust pipes, and this high gloss splitter at the back here is also an extra, as is the electric tailgate. It has the high gloss black badging as well, which really does set it off against all the other black and silver bits. It doesn't have a spare tyre. It has one of those emergency kits which has quite an effective weight saving, and therefore over a period of time quite a decent fuel saving. Paintwork around the car is all original. It's never been smoked and never had pets in it, but certainly it's in absolutely gorgeous condition. All four Pirelli tyres are almost new, and the alloys are all uncorroded and they're not being curved. Other extras that the car has over the standard is the contrast roof, so it's the black against the silver, and it also has the panoramic glass roof and high gloss black door mirrors, black side vents, and the high gloss black bonnet vents here, which really do suit it. Electric memory seats, they're both heated. Leather is in beautiful condition, as the thresholds are here. They're not been scuffed or marked, and it has the proper heavy duty rubber Range Rover overmats. White stitching within the dash is very nice, and looking in the back here you can motorise the seat off this button here and also tilt. I don't think those back seats have ever been sat in. There are Isovics, and looking up above our heads you'll see we have that panoramic glass roof, which I'll open the blind for in a minute. On the driver's side, more controls for those electric seats, and you can see we also have this very fancy Meridian sound system. Again, the threshold on this driver's side is not damaged. The carpet sets and the rubber overmats in lovely condition. There's a couple of slight marks there from my feet just driving it down here, and also the edges of the leather seat here are in perfect condition. The bolsters haven't become worn or damaged in any way, but of course the car has only done 38,395 miles currently. And as mentioned before, it has this electrically opening glass panoramic roof. It's a full length thing, so it really does go back a long way, which creates quite an effect at night. On startup, all the warning lights that should go out do. It's done 38,000 miles. Moving across here to the central screen, it has the full satellite navigation. This is really quite a comprehensive unit here. A very good and clear reverse camera. Going back into there, I'll press the home menu to get rid of it quickly. It has Bluetooth phone, which you can Bluetooth your music straight into it. And in terms of extra features, this car also has ambient lighting. So it means you can choose the colouring of the lighting. I'll go into it actually, that it's actually set to red at the moment. So you can change those colours there. Ice blue, sunset, ice white, electric blue. I think we'll leave it on that. So it's very well equipped in that regard. Heated seats, not you'd need at this time of year. Ice cold air conditioning. It has this 9-speed gearbox, so it's this rotary knob here. And these controls here deal with the various off-road functions. We also have two of these keys, these keyless remotes, and both keys are in excellent condition. Electric folding door mirrors. Because this car is very much the top of the shop model, it also has a heated steering wheel, not much use in the middle of summer, but nonetheless it'll be there for the winter days. Cruise control, and it's also, because it's automatic, it has paddle shifts. I'll turn the engine off, we'll have a look at some of the paperwork detail. The vehicle's had two owners in total, the first being the Land Rover main dealership themselves. They bought and spec the car from the manufacturer, so they were particular in what they chose, and then the private man walked into the main dealer, saw it in the showroom and bought it from there. I'm also told he is a very particular and fastidious man, and that has been represented in the way the car has come to us, because it really is in first-class condition. He's had all his servicing done at Land Rover, and it was last done at 36,000 miles in March 2018, but every single one was done, and it's all here in an electronic service print-off, because Land Rover, like a lot of other manufacturers, don't give you a pretty service book anymore. They'd like to keep all their digital records to hopefully make you go back. Beyond that, the car is described as being a Range Rover Dynamic model, which is the top of the range. It's the SD4, so it is the four-wheel drive version, and it's 153 grams per kilometre, so currently you'll pay £195 a year road tax. We have an HPI report showing the car's had a couple of £1,000 worth of additional goodies over and above the standard Dynamic, which is mainly in part of the fixed panoramic roof, the black contrast roof, the electric tailgate, the heated steering wheel, the premium car mats with edging, the darkened front fog lamp finishes, and also it has the Santorini black front sump trim finisher. Those are the bits of gloss bits at the front and the back. Beyond that, it's just been MOT'd for 12 months and it's passed with flying colours. So let's go and have a little look at that engine. And there it is. That's immaculately presented 2.2 litre diesel unit mated to that new 9-speed gearbox. When I say new, not new to the car, this was one of the first ones with the 9-speed ones, and they're considerably nicer to drive. Now you can get me on this telephone number running across the bottom of the screen here, or you can email me, james@jameswrightcars.co.uk. We can take a part exchange, we can also get you finance, so please do come down, see it and drive it. All that remains for me to do now is thank you very much for watching. Land Rover have put a 9-speed gearbox in this car, as you already know, but it really has made an enormous difference to them. They're considerably nicer to drive. It's very refined and much quicker. And where it's safe and legal to do so, at 90 miles an hour, the car will tick over at just 2,000 RPM.